Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Christina of Sweden playthrough. We are, just gathering some science here right now, working towards our Caerleons, working towards, humanism and whatnot here, to get to nationalism and the open air museum. Speaking of that open air museum, I still want to make Snowton up here, and our boy right here, the Ottomans, they're kind of giving me trouble there because, loyalty-wise, I can't go easily drop a city up there and be okay. And I don't appreciate that, so I feel like maybe, just maybe, we need to take another look at our friend over here and see if maybe we can come up with some sort of a arrangement where loyalty is no longer an issue. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink. What do you guys think of that? I think it might work out. For the best. I think it might be the best for everyone anyway. That's just a guess. An educated guess here. I think it'd be good for everybody involved. You don't really need walls, but we'll get them anyway. You'll probably be safe over here, but, you can never be too careful. In this day and age. Look at all these catapults he's hanging out with. We have max iron. What's our... Hold on. Government? We do have professional army right now, so now is the time to do things like upgrade a couple heavy chariots, maybe, into knights. And then knights can turn into dreams. Alright, we can't do another upgrade right now, but we got 2 of them this turn, so that's good. It's a good start. It'll get us where we need to go eventually. And now, you've got 3 builds. Let's see, let's go chop this. This is a grassland hill. So, we chop this, finish the walls, we build a little mine here. This place is coming together pretty quick. We like it. We're giving them every opportunity to do some good things here. And speaking of that, since we are coming up on our Caerleon, I feel like we need to give ourselves another go at some war here. It only feels right. So, let's go ahead and get a battering ram. And then, how long are we friends with you right now? We just declared friendship with you guys, so, it'll give us time to establish a little Caerleon force that we can venture over and say hi with eventually, right? Seems reasonable to me. Stockholm. You're building the bibliotech. You do you. Oh, we got our scout here. Let's send him exploring. How great is this city right here? It brings joy to my heart. So, at least good enough to do that. I don't know if that's saying much though, honestly. Which is good. Which is good. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get this heavy chariot upgraded next turn, probably. We'll spend our money doing this. No, we're not giving up gunpowder to you, sir. But the deals you're willing to make are so good. I have to remind myself. Gotta keep my head in the game. The deals are broken right now. We gotta try to not make our lives, super easy by exploiting that. We've already gotten a little bit of ill-gotten gains from it throughout our past history here, and I don't want to go crazy with it, So we'll be mindful of that as we go through here, as we make our journey through this this wonderful Civ game here. So we're gonna bring you up here. We still this is funny. We don't even know how to make swordsmen, but we're about to make bombards and Caerleons. What are we doing? What have we done? Oh, and speaking of that, what are you gonna do? What's your plan, sir? This right here is a decent spot for an industrial zone. I feel like we need as many industrial zones as we can in this day and age. So we're gonna build a mine here, and then we're gonna chop this probably to round things off in that area for the time being. I guess we can go over here and farm this. We could farm this and make things a little more interesting in the area. Get these mines in place. We don't need all of these right now, honestly. It's only size 4, but it'll be size 5 soon. We're just, you know, we're working for our future here. That place is gonna grow, it's gonna prosper, and we're gonna get a lot of a good production out of it. We're not gonna be able to do like a Ruhr Valley or anything over here, but it's a pretty solid city. Was there an opportunity to make a Ruhr Valley in here? It would have only been possible on this iron, I think. We would have had to industrial complex somewhere over here and then have like the Ruhr Valley here, or either that or we would have had to move more inland. So, you know, maybe we should have done that. It's hard to tell. We didn't, so just put that thought behind you. Stop thinking about it. Why are you questioning me? I don't need it. I need your support right now. What are we doing here? Let's get, where are we building this? You're building an industrial zone right here. Well, obviously you come over here and you mine this. I mean, duh. What else would you be doing? Okay, brother. You. Are there any sources of, we looked at niter, right? There's 2 sources of niter here, there's 1 source of niter here, and then there's like 1 up here, so we don't have the opportunity to expand into that without just taking, someone else's territory. Which, you know, we're okay with that. We just have to, we just have to put our morals aside over here and just go over here and finish the job. Remember, they tried to crush us to begin with. So when you're concerning yourself with the morality of going in and stomping an opposing city, just remember they tried to do it to you. It's kill or be killed in the Civ game here. No, you gotta be kind to your neighbors. In this case, kindness is gonna be them being embraced by the Swedish Empire. That's the kindness we can give them, is a loving embrace here.
Don't judge someone.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Just provide them with our loving embrace. It's pretty simple, really. Not a whole lot to it. Alright, how are you guys looking in here? Are you using any tiles that are unimproved? And you are. You are using this tile over here. So we need at least 1 more improved. Preferably another, because you're going to grow in a bit. Alright, we got to get a couple things taken care of. Let's go for machinery. So that'll get ironworking and machinery out of the way. What else do we want to do here? Let's see if we can get a Forbidden City. Probably we won't be able to, but maybe. Jeffrey Chaucer is here, everybody. Welcome him to the community. Where is he decided to pop in? Chaucer. There you are, buddy. There we have him. So we're gonna send him to Apadana. Because that seems legit. That's where he goes. And you're gonna be turned... Well, maybe we won't upgrade you into a swordsman now that I think about it. But you can be upgraded into a crossbow friend. Where were you going? What was your role in the community? You have 3 charges. 3 charges is enough to come down. Let's finish farming. Now we're about to get a builder over here. Let's maybe lumber mill this, because we're about to get use of that, and we can get a bonus there. We're working on our Temple of Artemis for some reason, because why not? A moderate flood was mitigated over here. Our people take pride in the Queen's bibliothèque, which reflects our values and priorities.
Everything has its limits.
We're all about that learning. Them learnings, the book learnings specifically. Speaking of that, everybody should learn from the Canterbury Tales here.
That fro the time that he...
It's being presented for you all to enjoy. And... let's see, so Leong, Magnus, we've done a decent amount of chopping already. So Magnus's use would be pretty limited. I mean, we could come in here and send Magnus over. Let's do that. Let's bring Magnus on board. Send him to Trabzon. We can move some of these trees over potentially and chop them. Alright. Battering ram, you sit here for now. Archer, ready yourself. Everybody else, ready yourself over here. We need more iron. We have even more horses over here available to us, but sources of oh, you've made another city, you monster. Don't you know that I will crush you? Lovingly, in our embrace. Remember that it's always for your best to go with us here. In case you were wondering. Alright, we're coming over here. Istanbul, city defense of 38, crippled by constant flooding. We can come in here and we can make your lives better too. Immediately. Dam it up.
Remember
Stop those floods from just wrecking you left and right. What do you think about that? I think it's a good strategy, honestly. I see no problems with it. There's our lumber mill and mass production bonus. Chaucer, bring out your other book here.
Gladness. For every war, ye shall recover a bliss.
So we should have a theme bonus. Let's take a look at dude, automatically themed here for 16 culture and 16 tourism. We don't want the tourism, but the culture is respected and loved and cherished. What do we need up here? I mean, you need to be able to grow. Perhaps we should... We got a theater in this place, and we have a holy site. This would double our faith per turn. I think that's worth the investment. We don't have a ton of use for faith, but we might as well get as much of it as we can. You can always, you can always find uses for it throughout the game. If you're bored, you can rock band it up eventually. That's always fun. And Carl, what are you doing, sir? What do you feel like? You feeling a little industrial zone action? You feeling like maybe we need an entertainment complex in the area? I think an entertainment complex right around here, this should get us a lot of coverage. Entertainment is something I often neglect in our empires, and I feel kind of bad for the people because of it. I'm sorry. We're going to put a farm down here instead of a marsh. We're going to want, you know, we might as well step up our game a little bit. Seems completely normal to me. Alright, so what are you doing here? The pyramids still haven't been built. So you know what that means. That means we purchase a tile up here. So we got to be careful, by the way, that we can make... This town is definitely going to need an open spot for... what do you call it? A spaceport? So we need like this or one of these tiles up here probably for that. But I'm going to go ahead and drop a pyramids into the mix because pyramids is a very good get. You can't argue with that one. You can, but you'd be mad. So I was thinking that we could maybe entertainment complex it up over here. That seems like a possibility based on other stuff going on that it might be reasonable at least. But I don't know. We don't really want to build anything in here without Liang to protect us. So it'd be... It's like... I mean, we could put in an industrial zone over here. That'd give us the opportunity to build some wonders off of the coast, potentially. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That seems like a fine deal for us. And so, we have another opportunity here for a knight. For 20... So next turn we can turn him into a musketman. We can go crossbowman, 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 send him. Alpine training. Oh, I forgot about that. You lose it every time you upgrade your unit. So we should send our guys back down here once we're done with this. And then they can look at moving down into this territory. They're currently our friends, but they don't have to be our friends for much longer, really. It's a friendship of convenience right now, and it's about to become very inconvenient. What is your quest, sir? Let's just farm some of this area. Stockholm. I guess I can chop this, and then we can farm that later, or place something else there. Whatever you feel like doing.
There are two kinds.
Whatever you feel like doing is reasonable to me. And we're gonna keep our money. How's that actually paying out for us? It's decent. It's a decent payout. It's not incredible, but it's pretty good. And we need to get another point sent to Preslov here. Would be ideal. We're about to get our first Caerleon on board. Real hyped about that. We get to see how many movement points it has. That's gonna play a big part on how well it works for us. And here we go. We got a musketman. Move these guys up a little bit. You're kind of moving towards Auckland, and I don't like the posture you're taking here, to be honest with you. Seems like a very aggressive posture, says the man who's got several knights and horsemen at your gate. Which town is this? Is okay. This is you. This is you. Let's get more Caerleons going. We're gonna need to be able to squat them up. So we might as well go a little ham here. I'd say we attack next turn. I think next turn is the turn for us. The Caerleons. Withering drought. You were right. You were right. It was me all along, Austin.
What gunpowder did for war?
Right, we got the printing done. So you have 3 movement. What's your upgrade path? Do you have a? You don't have a movement upgrade on your thing, do you? What if we get a general? Do generals? They give a movement point, right? Great general. Four movement points. I guess we'd have to look at the individual ones. Oh, who's on there? That's not the right screen. +4 combat strength and +1 movement to Renaissance and industrial area units and grants an envoy. So that would make him even. That would make our Caerleons even stronger because they'd have an extra movement point, which means an extra 3 strength potentially. So it's worth considering. Alright, we'll move you in here. Move you to match. And kill these guys. So the reason, one of you pointed out, the likely reason that he's building so many catapults is because it's the Ottoman bonus to production, and the AI is probably just, you know, heavily prioritizing the unit because of that. I feel like, I mean, the AI should mix it up, you know? It didn't seem like they were doing that at all, at least towards the end of our initial conflict with them. They were just sending out wave after wave of catapults, which couldn't do a whole lot at that point. They were strong early on when they had other support, but they lost the support of the people. And therefore, they lost the war. So catapults, not the most useful thing on their own.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the
Temple
clouds,
of Artemis is here.
those other marvels lost their brilliancy.
We almost never
And
get
I
to build
said,
this thing.
Lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
This will grant us some amenities over here. Make our life a little easier in our empire to keep everybody happy.
An architect should live as
Buttress!
little in cities.
The funniest technology in the game. Alright, let's see. So we gotta just take these walls down. Say one more, and then we do work on cleaning up these boys right here. I could just go for cities and not worry about you know, destroying the units at the same time, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take them down. Gonna take them out. We need 6 more iron to get that guy upgraded to a knight. And then I guess we'll pick up castles on the cheap. So we really just went for down that path to get Caerleons because they are our bonus unit. We need to go more on the science end of things again. You know, swing it back. You go too far in one direction, you gotta flip it up and reverse it here. But Trabzon, I feel like we could get you a pretty decent theater district here because you've built. We obviously don't want to put it there. Let's put it here. And now this is owned by Trabzon, right? we swap this over or not? No, we didn't do that yet. So swap it over. And now we can chop this. Beautifully done. Work on your amphitheater. And we need to just make sure we put pastures down over here, because I think they have to be Temple of Artemis. I think it has to be camps, pastures, and plantations. And yeah, we haven't improved any of those, so we just need to make sure that that's up to date. You definitely need to get a granary ASAP. It's a nice little empire we got going right here, if I do say so myself. I'm pleased with it. And now we'll be able to, we'll be able to round it out with Snowton up here. The town of Snow. And that'll be pretty sweet. Promotions all around. Everybody gets a promotion.
If you see a castle under fog.
You don't get a promotion, apparently. Let's send you back in. Protect you, sir. You do get a promotion. You've got a promotion. Take them down. Alright, we could probably take this round. And you don't have any melee units in the area. You've got a lot of catapults, which will obviously be able to do a lot of damage to the city. But without the backing support of a melee unit, you can't just instantly retake Istanbul. This is the lesson that I've learned. Alright, battering ram, you've done your job here. Let's go hang out in Stockholm. My Caerleon friend, he's on his way. He's on his way to join us over here. I don't know if he'll be necessary. We might swiftly finish this thing off, but hopefully he gets some use here. The Casa we'd have to build here or one of these, right? I think you have to build it next to that, but it is a nice one to pick up, so we might look at it. We might not get it this time, though. It's not strictly necessary. Alright, what's your mining situation like over here? You can have mine here, mine. I think, therefore, we're going to chop this, and we're going to go drop a mine up here. Get your workshop going, sir. Lund. Do it. Do it. Alright, here's a pasture. Make our Temple of Artemis provide us with a little more benefit. The bennies. Caerleon is reporting to duty. Taken down. Enemy catapult. You need to heal. You need to heal. Get him. Got our square rigging bonus. Nice. Nice. Zone of control is pretty much... I don't think I've ever taken the other one as a first pick. I don't even remember what the other choice was at this point. I think it's countering range damage from enemy cities, I believe. We can upgrade that. Let's see. We do have enough to upgrade you. It's going to cost us 160 gold. Let's upgrade this guy over here. We'll get you soon, Heavy Chariot. Don't you worry. We don't need to send all our Caerleons up here. We can send some of them. We can start sending Caerleons down. They can prepare. How many turns, by the way, are we still friends? 18 more turns. So we wasted, like 12 turns of that already. Of that friendship. Go, my dude. Get it. Alright, so Snowton's gonna go up here. That's gonna round out our community. I'll accept that, Robert. You drive a hard bargain, sir. It's an honor to meet you, my friend. So this is gonna prepare us for, you know, getting our max value from our open air museums. And then we're gonna have a nice upgraded army here who's itching for battle. And they'll be able to go down into Arab territory and kind of, you know, expand our loving embrace here. Everybody loves when we take care of them. All right, let's repair stuff here, and then let's get a dam. Wait, really? You can't make a dam? Why can't you make a dam over here? I'm confused. District built on floodplains tile. Only one may be built along each river's floodplain. We can't put it over here? I don't know. I thought we could. Maybe we can't. Alright, Preslov, you're my friend again. Welcome aboard. This train doesn't stop. It continues on and on until such time as we are in space, and then it keeps going. And then it keeps on rolling. Never once stopping. How's this adjacency bonus here? 6 production. That's pretty good. We are doubling our adjacent, like we're doubling the bonuses right now. This is probably like that's an 8. Pyramids are nearly done. I forgot about that. I forgot we were making pyramids, guys. That's exciting. We're about to double our faith output.
From the height of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us.
All right, pyramids are going up. We need to get somebody to make a settler, because we need Snowton to exist. Its only goal right now is existing.
Faith in humanity.
That's all it's got to do is become something that exists. Professional army. We can almost drop you, right? We've got everybody. Everybody is up to date. Oh, wait, we got you, too. It's going to take a little longer than I anticipated here. 3 turns, though, might be enough. 3 turns is enough. So, we'll stick with that for now. Do we want to change anything else up right now? I don't know if we need literary tradition anymore. We might want to pick up... I mean, literary tradition is still good, but we might want to pick up frescoes as well. So we got a builder with extra charges. We're not working on any builders. I do want to get a settler. So let's switch this up to colonization from serfdom right now. Don't mind if I do. All right, you guys go hang out down here. It's a good place for you. I feel like you can get a lot done down there. Ho! +9 combat strength for unused movements, +3 intel. For a total of 67 attack versus a 17 defense city. Boom. Caerleon! You are a champion, sir. I feel incredibly blessed right now to have you with us instead of being against us. Dude, how good are the Caerleons? They're pretty good. They don't require They don't require a resource to use, and they can be pretty strong. Dude, if they're movement-based... If they're movement-based, does that mean they're insane in the water? If you're fighting cities from the water, are they even better than on land? This is a question that has to be answered at some point in this adventure here. So, let's see. You definitely should build walls here, and perhaps even medieval walls, just to make sure you're extremely taken care of. Let's see. And we probably want you guys to get a harbor eventually. We'll start with just, you know, taking care of this and getting this workshop. Yeah, you guys have a strategy here in place. I'm not currently worried about you. Alright, you need the ability to grow, which is impossible. Why'd you even ask about it? It's a dumb thing to even think about, sir. Dude, you also... We need to be able to grow, so we need to just swipe one of these off. Oh, you already have a dam! You've built a dam! You did it yourself. That's the reason it couldn't be built. Dude, it all makes sense now. Omega's using his thinker and his noodle and his eyes right here. Specifically. He's seen it. He's comprehended it. And we're moving on. Moving on. Dude, this is not what you would offer me, sir. You would normally be like, here, this is the deal you get. And I will accept your deal, sir. Teddy. I can't take advantage of you like that. I just feel too bad. Is that weird? Did I feel bad about the AI like that? We'll take thrust. Yeah, we'll take thrust. Why'd he say it like that? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna send the military down here. Those that are not healing. Snowton's on the agenda. But let's take a look at where everybody else is right now. So we're getting 115.6 science per turn. Seems like a reasonable amount right now. Teddy's getting 79. We don't know the top player. We don't know where they're at. We do have a scout. What's he doing? He's automatically... Oh, he's up here right now. Okay, he's automatically exploring. He'll find us some stuff eventually. We also have the ability to get a caravel soon. We should probably do that. But back to this. Robert's getting 102, so he's actually more of a contender than Teddy. 80 from the Arabs. So, you know, we're not too far above our friends here, and we have no idea about unmet player. If it's Babylon, he might be at like 300. Or not Babylon. Sumeria, Swolgamesh might be at somewhere in like the 300 range right now, for all we know. Oh, 96.5 culture per turn with 42 tourism. Tourism is something that we're going to incidentally get a decent amount of just because of how Christina works, but hopefully that doesn't cause us to win a cultural victory. That's not what we're going for here. We would like to see that the new science endgame. That's what we're going for here. So 96.5 culture per turn. Teddy's got 9 more per turn than us. He's also got a little more tourism per turn than us. Not much. Versus 53 from the Arabs. 61 from Robert the Bruce. So, as far as things go, we're in a good culture per turn number. That is going to grow ridiculously. Our culture is going to spike up in 14 turns. We're going to be able to do that. So in 14 turns, we need to have our settler going as well. Where are we going to build our settler, by the way? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Are we near another... sorry. So nationalism would get us another governor title. which we could dump into Magnus and let us, you know, build a settler for a little less. Or without the citizen cost is what I'm thinking of. So I'm gonna build. We have some room for some cities here that, regardless of how effective they are, we could put a city up here in Snowton. We could put a city up here somewhere on the coast. And then we don't want to put a city there. That'd be a bad spot. But we might be able to put a city up here too. So we might build 2 settlers right now. We'll build one over there. How long would it take you to make one? Okay, let's do this instead of the aqueduct first. Let's get that going. And then maybe just like maybe one more in here. So let's build 3 settlers right now. We've got the bonus production from it. We just need to make sure before we start dropping those cities that we switch back to the serfdom. But yeah, that's our situation right now. We can safely place Snowton. We're gonna be able to get our max level open air museum soon. We're gonna be able to get a lot of them. Once we have this, so let's see, Snowton. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? 15 cities? An open air museum per city, all of them maxed. You know, that's 150 culture per turn. So that's going to be pretty cool, and that'll be coming up soon. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.